So, The Life of Chuck is a new film adaptation based on the Stephen King story of the same name, written and directed by Mike Flanagan. And the story of the life of Chuck is told through 3 chapters as we follow the life of an ordinary man named Charles Krantz, aka Chuck. Before I continue on with today's video, I just wanted to say, welcome to my channel, everybody. For those of you who are coming by my channel for the very first time, be sure to hit the subscribe button to not miss a future video, whether it's a future review, a reaction, a top 5, a top 10, or whatever I've coming your way, and join me on my journey to 10K subscribers and beyond, because believe me when I say this, guys, you are not going to want to miss the cool stuff I have coming your way. And for those of you who are coming back to my channel, by the way, welcome back, everybody. You have no idea how happy I am to see your faces once again. And let's also start our conversation below as well. What did you guys think of The Life of Chuck? And I do apologize if this review is a tad bit late, but regardless, guys, did you guys like the film? Did you hate the film? Or even better, what is your favorite film that's based on a Stephen King story, Stephen King book? Let me know below. Alrighty, guys, so let's get into The Life of Chuck.
Excellent!
The Life of Chuck was one of my most anticipated movies of 2025, and more specifically, it was in my top 5. I believe it was my number 5 most anticipated movie of 2025. Anytime that one of my favorite filmmakers is coming out with a film, that man being Mike Flanagan, I'm gonna be right there day one, even though unfortunately I did not to this movie day one because I was out of town. And for those of you who saw my community post about a week and a half ago, you all know why I didn't to this movie day one. But regardless, guys, Mike Flanagan is easily one of the best filmmakers working today. And anytime that Mike Flanagan works with Stephen King, whether it be a movie like, I don't know, Gerald's Game, Doctor Sleep, this movie in particular, I'm always going to put that movie in easily my must-watch list of that year. And just so what you all know as well, I have not read the book, I have not read the story, so I couldn't tell you all if he successfully adapted the story or not. With that being said, that did not stop me from watching a movie that, to tell you guys in such an understatement, that throughout this movie's almost 2-hour runtime, I was smiling, I was laughing quite a bit, and there were a couple of times that, man, I came close to just crying like a baby. This movie just left me in such a joyful state afterwards. This is a movie that, as it started, I didn't really know what to quite think of it at first, because I'll admit I was expecting this movie to be essentially the Tom Hiddleston show, because he is widely advertised this movie. But what I got out of this movie instead was a movie that I was even happier that I got instead of what I was thinking I was going to get. Within the first 15 minutes of this movie, I kept thinking to myself, what is going on right now? What do these conversations have? What's going on with this movie? But once a certain minute just hit, everything just snapped, everything clicked, and everything just got right into place, and I found myself wholly invested, very engrossed, and I found that I couldn't take my eyes off the screen. Now, that's not to say that the opening 15 minutes of this movie weren't bad, because I didn't think that the opening 15 minutes of this movie were bad per se, but it was a movie that, even though I was still intrigued in, it didn't fully get me in until a certain marker hit. Everybody in this cast is terrific in this movie. I mean, everybody is terrific, and I could spend easily so much time talking about the cast of this movie, because believe me, the cast of this movie is an incredible cast. Whether you're talking about, of course, Tom Hiddleston, Chiwetel Ejiofor, Karen Gillan, Matthew Lillard, not to mention as well Jacob Tremblay, Kate Siegel, Samantha Sloan, I believe her name is, Raul Cooley. I mean, oh my god, guys. Also, oh my god, Mark Hamill. I'm telling you all, this movie has such a stacked cast, and really, everybody not only gets their time to shine. I cannot believe I almost got to mention David Dastmalchian, who easily has one of the funniest bits of this movie. I mean, this bit had me cracking up. I thought it was hilarious. Whether they have small or even bigger screen time, each cast member definitely has a very impactful moment of this movie, in a movie that's not even 2 hours long, to which I'll get into later on, but regardless, guys, I went into there's a standout, even though each cast member gives their standout moments, but if you ask me, there wasn't a single cast member that was truly the standout because everybody was a standout. Tom Hiddleston easily has one of the best scenes in the film, and it's a scene that obviously you guys have heard about, the dance scene. His dance scene with Annalise Bassett, which I cannot believe I forgot her name because she is great in the film despite her limited screen time. This one dance scene had me chuckling and I was smiling from ear to ear. I mean, oh my god. This is a movie that, even though at times it does delve into the themes of, let's say, death, grief, and even at sometimes trauma in some sort of aspects, The Life of Chuck is regardless a movie that, even though it does delve into some pretty heavy themes, it is a movie that when you look at the complete and the whole picture, the thing that I got out of this movie is just the feeling of wonder, happiness, joy, and how great life is when you live it to the fullest of moments. And that leads me on to the next thing that I absolutely loved about this movie, and that was Mike Flanagan's writing and directing. Mike Flanagan, if you've been following his career for as long as I have, for as long as Absentia or Oculus or even Ouija Origin of Evil, for example, at the same time, Mike Flanagan wrote and directed a film that, in terms of tone and thematically, it is a movie that, more than anything else, will leave you feeling more really joyful, optimistic, and it might make you actually look at things differently. It's the kind of film that we need right now, especially knowing of what's going on in the world, all the negativity out there. This is the type of film that just inspires optimism, positivity, and it inspires once again this feeling of wonder that I feel like is just missing from just things in life, period. The whole message that this movie left me with just left me thinking, wow, brilliant stuff right there.
Well, that's just fucking great!
There are times when the movie does feel a tad bit longer than its runtime. There are some bits here and there where the pacing does slow down just a smidge before it just catapults off again. But the biggest thing that I can say about this movie in terms of issues-wise is that there are times the movie does feel a tad bit longer than its runtime, but that's the only thing that I can think of that I nitpicks-wise.
And here we go.
So overall, The Life of Chuck is a thematically rich movie. It's also charming, beautiful, and full of magic. I laughed, I smiled, and I teared up multiple times. The Life of Chuck is a beautiful movie, and it's one of my favorites of the year. All in all, I'm gonna give The Life of Chuck a 5 out of 5. Please go check out this movie. It is just such a beautiful and a wonderful film from Mike Flanagan. If you haven't seen it, please go see it, guys. It's so good. It is a great piece of filmmaking. I hope you all enjoyed my review of The Life of Chuck. If so, please hit the like button, or if you dislike this review, hit the dislike button. If you guys want to see it in my previous 2 videos, please click it right there or right there. And of course, until my next review or video goes live, I will see you all next time.